What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and some more Birthright coverage for you. So we finished our series on the Priest Realm spells, and we're going to start today with the series on Wizard Realm spells from the core set of the Birthright setting. So we're going to start off today with a nice simple one, Alchemy, very useful again, so focusing on wizards. So wizards have to have sources, wizard regions that is, have to have sources and meet the requirements in order to cast some of these spells, but these can be very lucrative for you, not just for casting for your own needs, but certainly other regions will likely want to hire your services if you have the skills, and you can certainly make some extra gold off of that, procure other special things, like regency potentially, and just other curry some favor with other rulers and things like that, and maybe gain access to special components, items, etc., etc. So there's perks to be had here. But anyway, we're going to focus on Alchemy again. Like we said, nice simple one. So requires 1 gold bar, and you only have to be a level 1 character. Well, hey, you start out as level 1, so everybody has access to this. It does require a level 3 source though, which it's about average, if a little bit on the low side. So, but not everybody necessarily has that. If you're mainly in more well-developed territories, the province might not support that, so you might have to forge some ley lines to distant provinces that are maybe less developed, just so you have that source level. But anyway, duration is permanent on here. It's an alteration type spell. So a mage can create wealth by spending regency points to transform worthless substances into valuables. So for every 4 regency points the mage spends, he or she or it generates 1 gold bar of wealth. And again, a lot of these other spells will have higher gold bar requirements, so you do have to somehow fuel your wealth as a wizard, because you don't have tax income or other things like that coming in. So the effect is instantaneous at the conclusion of the spell, and Alchemy can be cast only once per domain turn, so just keep that in mind. So if you're going to do it, definitely have some bigger regency amounts stored up, just so you can get more value out of the spell, right? Because basically once per domain turn, so once every 3 months essentially you're going to get to do this one. So if you really need to build up funds, and if you don't have another way of procuring them, great way to do it, but you do have to have some regency built up. And then basically, as it says here, the materials and components for the spell cost 1 gold bar, so that's fixed. So again, the more regency you can pump into this, the more you're going to gain out of it. So the initial cost is fixed. That's always great, and really you can, if you've stored up or acquired a ton of regency, this is a great way to just burn a lot of that and generate some huge wealth, which you can then use to fuel other more important, more potent things, as you can kind of see off the screen there. Something like Death Plague, which is going to have some higher requirements and more gold. And being a wizard, certainly having a lot of gold supply is going to carry some other benefits for you as well for your domain, because again, you don't have tax income, you're not a guild, you're not a temple, so and unless you're doing a lot of other spell casting for other people and charging for that service as a domain ruler yourself, or if you don't have necessarily a good relationship built up with some of the other types of domain rulers in the area, you're going to have to find money some way to fuel your other activities, and Alchemy is going to be a great way to do that. Let us know, guys, some of your most memorable moments of casting Alchemy as a Wizard Realm spell, whether it was for your own benefit or maybe even someone else, or just to fuel some other project, and what's the most amount of regency you've pumped into that before. So hit us up in the comments there, guys. I know, like we said, nice simple one today. So again, popping back to the requirements real quick. Again, level 3 source, and just basic requirements for the rest. 1 gold bar, and you got to be a level 1 wizard, which everybody will at least be. So hit us up in the comments, guys. We'll start this series here. We got plenty of Wizard Realm spells. There's definitely more than the Priest ones, so we'll be doing this here over the next series of videos. So just stay tuned, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.